Yeah, proud of our team. I thought for about, the 18 and a half minutes, I think we were up 12 or 13. Just how physical we played, how we guarded, ran really crisp, good offense against a really good defensive team. Rebound the ball. Nas Brooks just kind of, made his presence felt at the rim. I think everybody knew how we ended the first half, the last minute, 20 seconds. Ball screen coverage was weak, and then two straight turnovers. Kind of flipped the game, but then we got it back, but I don't know, Austin Crowley went down with an ankle injury and we really got thin. Deshaun needed a break, needed to get out, and, some break, and we're trying to play Matt and Ty at the point. But give Auburn credit. I mean, their rim protection in the second half, I thought we got the balls in places, really good places, and their length really bothered us. Kessler did a really good job. But we had some pockets of really good play, but it was a disappointing loss for our team, and the guys are hurting that locker room. And I told them, nobody cares who's out. They don't care. Nobody cares. And I said, we just got to go back and we try to get our team to play the best of its ability with the guys that we have.
Questions? They were pretty explosive offensively in that first half. Shot 57% or so, and then second half not quite as good. Was it just shots not falling? Was it different looks?
I thought we got balls right at the rim. I thought Kessler seemed like we got balls where we wanted to, and we just couldn't finish balls at the rim at all, whether it's bigs or perimeter. They beat us to the 50-50 balls. First half, we're up 5-2 in the 50-50 balls. We get beat 9-11 for the game. We have 4 kills in the first half, which is 3 straight stops, 4 different times. Second half, we have 0. They really amped up their pressure. They made some deep shots. I mean, they made some tough shots from, 28, 30 feet. And it's what good teams do. And they made plays down the stretch. Even when we made that other run, then, Smith makes another 3. Kind of want him to shoot it. I mean, he's a good shooter, but he made it to put it back up 7.
I was going to ask about that first run, second run there in the second half. What did you like about the way your team responded, and kind of what was different the second time they took a lead there down the stretch?
So the two, what'd you say now?
They took the 5-point lead. You guys responded with 5.
Yeah.
And then they took another 9-point run there. What was the difference between that first run? And
I defensively, we switched Matt onto Green. We didn't do great ball screen coverage at the top, and that's how they kind of got Alabama. At the end, first half, we were pretty good, and then I thought Matt and Nas had better ball screen coverage there, and kept him out of the paint and rebounded the ball, and then, got in transition, made some good plays. I mean, Deshaun found Jamin on some, lob play for a dunk, Jamin follow-up tip dunk. We got momentum back, with our team. So, it was good toughness on our part. We just didn't have enough at the end.
Talked a lot at the beginning of the season about big first halves and then kind of slower second halves. Did this resemble that at all, or was this
No. We're playing the #1 team in college basketball. I mean, just those kind of games, like I said, they made some really good plays down the stretch, and I think our inability to kind of finish balls there and just give them credit. They're a talented team. They're a tough team, well coached, and team's got a chance to win the national championship.
And obviously a disappointing loss, but are you able to look at the sort of moral victory kind of thing at all?
0. We got to take pockets of good play for our team, and we will do that because we had some really good pockets of play. And it was probably about 1.5 minutes the first half and probably about a 5-minute period in the second half that the game separated. I am worried about our depth and Austin's injury. That does concern me because we're just getting down to, just who we are right now. So we've got to go try to figure that out tomorrow and Monday, and kind of equip who can go back and play some point, and a lot of games left in the SEC.
Is there an early update on Austin, or is it just ankle for now?
No, they thought it was a really bad sprain. I'm sure they'll get X-rays tonight or tomorrow and just see. He's gotten a pretty good amount of swelling. That was just real quick from Andrew at halftime, and I hadn't talked to him after the game.
talked about after the Texas A&M game with Jarkel going out and Robert out. It's just kind of a leadership by committee. Who did you kind of see maybe taking that on tonight?
Yeah, a lot of different guys. We have some really good huddles. I mean, Ty Fagan, Jamin's a lot more vocal. Matt's a lot more vocal. Luis, all those guys have done a really good job. I'm telling you, we got such a good locker room with a good group of men that are just good guys. And I hate we're not full, but that's what it is. And but God, they're with you. They try, and they're good people. So we'll go back and hit it again. But all those guys have really done a good job. It took us a little bit because the gym was pretty quiet. The only voice you kind of heard was mine for a little bit. But it seems like now, the gym's adjusted a little bit, and those afternoon practices, we've got more guys that are vocal.
I think it was yesterday you talked about wanting that fuller crowd, that big gym. Auburn traveled well, but just kind of what was your...
Yeah, you just, appreciate all of our fans that came. Thanks so much. But, kudos to Auburn to travel like that when there's some snow and different things out there. So, but thank both sets of fans. It was a great arena in the game. And I sure appreciate the fans that we had come, the students. Thanks so much. And like I said, kudos to the Auburn people who drove and, tested the weather and came to the pavilion.
Anything else?
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Coach.